little bit different project than our usual kind of card project. Today I'm going to be making this lei. It's just a braided lei. Here in Hawaii, our graduation is coming up really soon, so we're making a lot of different kinds of leis for graduation. So I just wanted to show you how to make this. Now, at the end of this video, if you guys can comment and leave what you think of this video down in the description below, that would really be helpful for me to see if you want to see more of this kind of projects, because I am making a lot of different kinds of leis for graduation. So if you want to learn how to make different ones, this particular one's out of ribbon, you can leave your comments, and then if there's people are liking it, then I can make more of these kinds of videos. So as you see, this is just a braided lei, and I just used a gold sheer ribbon, and then I used a picot satin ribbon. And just braided the two, and then this is how it turned out. It's pretty simple. I would say this project takes around half an hour to maybe 45 minutes, depending on how fast you can braid it. I think I take around half an hour. I don't really time it, but maybe watching like a 30-minute TV show or something, I can finish a lei. So I'm making a lot of these for different graduations, and of course you can make them for your school color. So this particular school was gold and blue, so I made that. So it's pretty simple. Also, if you use different ribbons, like this is a satin ribbon too, but this is the 1/8 ribbon. I'm using 1/4 ribbon, so that will show you the differences in size. Also, later at the end of the video, I will be showing all the different of these type of ribbon leis that I made, comparing this and also the double lei. So I'll show you those at the end to see what you think and what's your guys' opinions. So as you see, what you're going to start off with today, I'm going to be using this white satin picot ribbon, which is the picot is just these little loops on the sides. So that's the difference. And then you can just use regular satin ribbon. This was just on sale, so I bought this. And then also I'm using this sheer ribbon with a satin edge, and then also a silver edge to it as well. And what you're going to do is you're going to measure out 5 yards of each color, and this is again for the single braided lei. So I'm just going to start off here, and it's pretty simple. This is a really easy project. Again, you can do it while watching TV and stuff. So what you're going to do is you're going to measure about, I would say 6 inches. So I just measured around 6 inches, and then you can just go ahead and crimp your ribbon a little bit and hope that keeps its place there. And then what you're going to do is you're going to tie a knot and try to make this with the tail around the same, so around 6 inch, a 6-inch tail. And then what you're going to do is you're going to slip in this ribbon just in the hole and then tie it. So it's pretty simple. This is just how to start the lei. And then from here on, we'll be doing the braiding. So always the color that has the loop, this is the red has the loop, you're going to put the opposite color in, so that would be the white. Now also when you're doing this, you're going to have to always make another loop. So I'm putting this doubled ribbon into here, and then I'm going to pull the strand. Wait a second. I'm just going to pull either side, but you're going to be working off the longer side, so you can pull the longer side. Now also, again, you're going to put this now, the long ribbon, and double it and put it in there. And it's pretty simple, and then you're just going to pull this to tighten. Now that's pretty much all it is, but you just got to continually do it. So again, white going into red from this side. And you're going to think that it's really funny because you can see that I'm going over this red ribbon here, and then I'm pulling it tight. And again, I'm going to go over the red now. We're going with the red over the white and in the white. And what is going to happen is that one color is going to be on one side, and then one color is going to be on the other side. You can see like that. And then once you get the hang of it, you'll go by faster, and then you'll be able to make these really quick. But you're gonna want to also make sure that you always keep the tension the same, so you make sure that you don't make it tight in certain spots. If not, what will happen it will start to turn a particular way, like it'll have some little crinkles and stuff in it. But it's always able to fix, so don't really worry about it too much, and you can still continue. You can go pretty fast when making this. So again, this should be about what it should look like from the front. So again, one color is on one side, which is the red, and then one color is on the other side, which is the yellow or the white. And then underneath, this is how it should look. And then you pretty much continue. So again, the red, it's a loop, and then you're gonna put the white, double it up, and put it in the red. And then you're gonna pull along and just tighten it up there. Okay? And then you're gonna put the red, make a loop, and put it in the white, and then tighten. And that's pretty much all you're doing. And just make sure that you keep these edges kind of even, making sure that when you put it in here, you make sure that you pull it and make sure it's tight enough. And then of course not too tight, if not this will not show in. So that's pretty much all you have to do. And then I'll come back when I finish the lei. Okay, I finished my lei, and as you see here, this is how it turned out. Now, it took me just a little bit under half an hour, so that's about your time range. Probably your first lei will take a little bit longer, but after doing it a few times, it is pretty easy. So as you see here, once you ran out of tail, I was just going to show you how you end it. So you can see this is about how much tail that I want. And you can see sometimes you're going to be left with a lot more of a certain color. That's just how it goes usually. One color will be a little bit longer than the other color. So what I did was, instead of making a loop, I just put it straight in. So it's just putting it one in. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to tie it. So make a loop. And then you can just tie it 2 times. And that should secure your end. The end's not going to look nice, and that's just how it is. And you can see that this is the lei. And then here's the other end, the first end. And then what you can do is I'm just going to tie this in a double knot as well. Okay, wait. So just try to make sure that your lei is facing the right way and everything. And then once you got that, you can tie another double knot to secure it at the end. And this is it. So then you can just go ahead and I'm going to take some scissors, cut the ends. And there's usually not, if you do it right, there shouldn't be enough to tie a really nice bow. So I just cut the ends off like that. And again, it takes it takes 5 yards of each color. So again, 5 yards of each color, and then you'll be able to make this lei. Now if you're going to make a double or something, then you're going to need, I'll show you that in just a minute. So you can see here, I made this red and white one, and then I have this blue and gold one, sorry. Now also, I'm just going to show you some of the other ones. I made this one today as well. Sorry. And then this, you can use 100% totally different ribbons. You just have to make sure that they are the exact same size. So this is the 1/4 inch picot with the sheer, and this is the same thing too. Now this is the 1/4 inch satin picot, and then this one is a special. I got this satin with a silver edging, and I really like these silver edged ones. They just came into my local scrapbooking store, so I picked them up. Also, the sheer with the silver is nice too. So anyway, that's how that turned out. And it's gonna look totally different if you change the ribbon size. So you can see here that this is the 1/8 inch. Wait a minute. Yeah, this is the 1/8 inch satin ribbon in a blue and a green. You can see that this looks a lot different from this just because it is a smaller ribbon. So if you're going to try it out, you can try it with smaller, thicker ribbons and see how it turns out. Now, if you guys really liked this and you wanted to see more, I'll show you how to make the double, which this is the double. I use 3 colors here. I use the 2 ivories, a green and a blue. And you can see it makes it look a lot different from this. So this is again the 1/8 inch satin ribbon, and this is just in 3 colors. So for this you're going to need 4 ribbons. This you need 2 cut to 5 feet, and this one you're going to need 4 ribbons cut to 5.5 feet. So if you want to see how to make this, you can leave comments below and like this video, and then I will make a video on that. I was just going to show you some of the other ones. You can see here this is a double. You can see I'll move these on the side. This is the one we made today. So again, the 1/4 inch ribbon, and you can see the double looks a lot different, and to me the double is a lot nicer. The only thing is that it is much thicker. So you can see in comparison to my hand and everything how thick this is, and you can see it's about 1 inch and 1/8 thick. So you got 1 inch and 1/8 thick, just so you know. Well, it's actually it's about 1.5 inches, and this is about 1 inch. So that's the size comparison. So this is 1 inch and 1.5 inches. So it depends on what you want to give to the graduate, and this also takes about double as long. So this took me half an hour. This would probably take me an hour, and again this uses a little bit over double the amount of ribbon as well. So you can see that. I also made some other doubles. This is a silver satin picot and a silver edged sheer satin edged ribbon there. And then as you see here, I used the double picot, just a double satin. So you can see there's with different types of ribbons, it'll look a lot different as well. Now for picking out sheer ribbons, the best thing to go with is to go with a satin edge sheer ribbon, just because when you're doing the braiding, it's much easier if you're picking one that has a little bit of stability. When you're doing, you can do 2 sheer ribbons together, but that is really difficult. I never tried it, but I know that it would be really difficult because the satin has at least a nice heftiness to it, so it is able to withstand you braiding it just like this. But you can see even how if you pull it too tight with the satin, what will happen is it will crinkle the sheer in the inside, and you can see how more delicate the sheer is. So if you're going to start off, usually a double satin is a lot easier to make, just because of it's a lot thicker and it's a lot heavier and it's a lot less chances to do it wrong. So that's the difference too. Also, if you're going to be making the double, I'll talk to you more about that in a next video. But it is easier to use at least a satin edge shear. If you use just a regular shear, it'll definitely crinkle up and you won't even be able to see it very well. So you want to use some kind of a little bit heavier duty ribbon. So I hope you like this video, and I hope you want to see more, and I'll show you how to make the doubles and the different kinds of other ones that you can make. I also have some different yarn lays if you want to see those videos as well. I make different lays with different kinds of yarns and also some different kinds of crocheting things as well. So thank you for watching, and please subscribe and please leave your comments below, and have a great day. Bye.